Welcome to the Successfully Simple Show, the overwhelmed freelancer's guide to making more while doing less. I'm your host, Erin Flynn, and I've been running my own freelance business since 2012, making every mistake along the way so that you don't have to. On this podcast, we'll be diving into ways that you can simplify your business, establish clear boundaries with your clients, and minimize your work hours while maximizing your profit and your life. Let's dive in. When most people say that they don't have time and that they feel overwhelmed, what they're really saying is that they don't have priorities. And most likely, their freelance business is really complicated and they're drowning in tons and tons of work. Everything they do feels super important and there are just not enough hours in the day to get it all done. Does that sound familiar to you? Well, I am here to tell you that it does not have to be that way. You have got to change your mindset. So we have this hustle culture in the freelance world where we are proud of only sleeping for 4 hours, for hustling all day, every day, for getting back to it and kicking butt and never taking a break. But that is so unhealthy and it can send you very quickly on the path to burnout, but also on the path to the hospital. I have seen it happen. It's true that there are times in your business you are going to have to hustle. That is just a fact with running a freelance business, especially if you're a solo freelancer and there's no team to have your back and get things done for you. But you should not be living in a constant state of hustle. That's not where your business should be, and that's not where your life should be. Now, again, you can and likely will hustle for short periods of time in your freelance business. That's totally normal. But then you need to let things calm down and get into a nice flow, and you need to continue that flow until there's an actual need to hustle again. If you are in a constant state of hustle, something is wrong, and it's likely that you're treating everything in your business as a priority. Not everything is a priority. In fact, very few things actually are. So what is a priority? In order to know, first you need to create your own definition of success. I know what success looks like in the entrepreneur world. It involves private jets, yachts, Teslas, and red bottom shoes. Now, if those are actually your goals, and that's what would actually make you happy, that's great. Just know that you're in the wrong spot because I'm not going to help you create a business like that. That's not what my goal is, and that's not how I live my life. Instead, what most people I know really want is nothing like that. What they want is a successful business that allows them to stay home with their kids or travel the world and live comfortably. But they are not looking to swim through a pile of coins, Scrooge McDuck style. They're looking for something that will give them a nice life without taking over their life. So I want you to think about what you actually want out of your life. What would your life look like in your imagination? What would it be like? What would your ideal day and week look like? Then, based on what that definition of success is, one made by you, not by some stranger on the internet who has never met you, but based on what you want, you can plan out how much income you need to make based on real numbers that would support that real lifestyle. Then you've got to eliminate what isn't working in your business. So conduct an audit of your business and cut out everything that does not support your new vision of success. I think you're going to find out that there are a lot of things that you're doing that are wasting time or that are not giving you a good return on investment in terms of how much effort and time you are putting in. What in your business can be eliminated, automated, delegated, or outsourced? Now, elimination is the big one, and that's to stop doing things that are not getting results completely. But you can also automate a lot of things so that things run on autopilot. You can delegate them to a VA, or you can outsource things that need to be done in your business, just not necessarily by you. Something maybe like your bookkeeping could be done by someone else or automated through a program. And while we're talking about things that aren't working, let's talk about putting some boundaries in place for our clients, because it's probably not going to fit your lifestyle to be available 24/7 to your clients and to drag your laptop around everywhere, to have to answer client emails and calls during dinner with your family. That's not the kind of life I bet you're envisioning. So what boundaries are you going to need to put in place to support the lifestyle that you want? Then you can focus on what is working. So after auditing your business, which tasks are giving you the greatest return on investment for the time that you are putting in? And how can you make those tasks more of a priority? So of course, eliminating what isn't working is going to be the first step, but how can you make sure that you get those high ticket, high value, high impact tasks the proper focus? Maybe that's doing them first thing in the morning. Maybe that's setting aside a day to really focus on those tasks every week. Maybe it's something else. But what can you do to get the most out of those tasks, and how can you make those tasks even better? How can you make them give an even higher return on investment? Then you need to take action. You need to create goals that you can actually achieve and plan out how to get them there. Break those goals into smaller steps that you will actually reach. So, for example, if I said that I want to play on stage at a concert for Taylor Swift, I'm going to play the guitar. I can't just pick up a guitar on the day of the concert and say, I'm going to go do this. I'm going to go play right now, when I don't even know how to play the guitar. I don't know Taylor Swift. I don't know anybody who works for her, right? There are a lot of steps that are going to have to happen before I'm on that stage playing guitar at a Taylor Swift concert. Now, first, I'm going to have to learn how to play, and I'm going to have to keep practicing, and I'm going to have to get better, and then I'm going to have to pitch her agent, and this and that, and so on. A million steps, right? Super, super daunting. Now, if that were a real goal of mine, it's not, by the way, I'm really tone deaf, but if that were, I cannot just magically show up on the day of the concert and play. I have to back it up and go through all of the steps until I actually get there. And the same thing goes for goals in your business. You can't just show up and say, I'm going to make $100,000 this year. You need to break down how many products or services you're going to need to sell to get there. And of course, you are going to have the skills to deliver those products and services as well. So you're going to have to break down how many products or services you need to sell per month. And then you need to know how many sales calls do you need to get on. If you need to close that many sales, you need to record that and have that broken down. Then you're going to need to figure out how to get more people into your business so that you're getting on those sales calls and making those sales. Now, I know that this sounds like a lot, but actually when you have a clear path, it's not. It's a step-by-step process that you can follow. And trust me, booking out your business is a lot more achievable than playing the guitar for Taylor Swift in concert. You should conduct regular business audits. I recommend that you do one now to see where your business is currently and what needs improvement, as well as what you can eliminate. But you should be doing these regularly. Every 6 months, once a year, you need to do them on a regular basis to be sure that you are still focusing on the right thing and that you are clear on your priorities and what is actually moving the needle for you in your business while supporting the life that you want. Too long didn't listen? You have got the time, but you need to prioritize. You need to focus on the tasks that are actually giving you a good return on investment and get rid of the things that are not. And again, you have got to change that mindset. Figure out what your definition of success is and don't worry about other people and what they think that you need to be doing. Now, if you need help with any of this, you're going to love my program, Simplify. Inside Simplify, we go in depth into simplifying your business by creating priorities that support the business and the life that you want. Go to erinflynn.com/simplify to learn more. Thanks so much for tuning in. Any links mentioned in this episode will be included in the show notes. Now, if you enjoyed this episode, please do me a favor and subscribe on whatever platform you like to listen to podcasts on. And if you really enjoyed the show, please leave me a review because it helps me out a ton. Thank you so much. Now go take action.